Aikido is a software security company, and we have a software security product. We're a product company, and we basically connect to the code base and the cloud of software companies, and then we scan and monitor that code base and cloud in a couple of different ways. And customers use us to detect vulnerabilities and threats ahead of time, and we help them mitigate and remediate those findings. I'm one of the co-founders of Aikido. I'm responsible for all things commercial and operational. Product-led growth for us is very important because the product needs to sell itself to a certain extent or to a large extent. And so people need to feel and see that we're not hard to use, that the time to value is really short, that they're getting a lot of value for the price that they would be paying. For the bigger deals for us, we call it sales assisted PLG, where when there's multiple buyers in the buying team and the budget is maybe a little bit bigger and the decision making on their side is a little bit longer, they need some assistance in their buying cycle rather than me forcing them into my sales cycle, which is typically what happens. Yeah. All of the data is somewhere there, right? We know in the data somewhere it's registered when an account is created, when they drop off, where they drop off, or when they not drop off and continue, what they then actually scan, what they do. But that data is like in the databases. It's not like readily accessible, readily readable. Generally, we also have to be like GDPR compliant. We notice there's like kind of a gap between all of the product tracking data and or CRM. And yes, there's like tons of product tracking systems out there like Pendo, Mixpanel, Looker. I mean, you name them. They're typically more like product tracker tools, and some of them also allow you to a little bit see adoption, but they're more about product data rather than like customer engagement data or customer adoption data. I think if you have like a full-time employee and you have the money or resources to have them set up Pendo or Mixpanel in such a way that it accomplishes similar things like Journey, you could probably get there, but it'll require like a ton of manual setup and a ton of like connectors and APIs and rules that you might have to build yourself, versus with Journey, it works a little bit more out of the box. We felt it'd be smarter to have a product like Journey, which is focused on the PLG, that allows to connect to your HubSpot on the one hand and allows to connect to your product data on the other hand, mix those two together. And it now gives us a lot of very actionable data or a lot of easily interpretable data. And so the people on our sales team can very easily now visualize and see in Journey when they sign up, how they sign up, where they potentially dropped off, what they've looked at, but also what they've looked at in a privacy, security compliant way. And then we can take actions on it, or we can program notifications on that. So in Journey is also connected to our Slack. So when a user logs back in after 7 days, in our case it's 7 days, but you can like set the rule yourself, we get a notification. When they connect their cloud to our system, we get a notification. When they invite a new user, we get a notification. And all of those notifications or all of those actions also add up to a lead score or a hotness score, which we push to our HubSpot. So a lot of the data of Journey also ends up on HubSpot, where we then have these lists of hottest leads, or where we can see a list of opportunities where we know, hey, we have an active opportunity with this company. They've built an integration with Segment, which made it very easy for us to like send the data to Journey without spending a ton of engineering resources. Inside Journey itself, I think my favorite feature is like the rules that you can set for notifications. It's like super valuable to know that when they haven't logged in for a while, that the moment that they do so, that we get notified and we can like pick up the phone or send an email or whatever action is appropriate at that time. That's like super powerful. They're always there to like help us set it up a little bit better. Or when I want to achieve something, I ask Eve or Hans from the team, like, I want to know this. Should I set it up this way? And then typically what I suggest could work, but then they offer a way where it's even like a little bit better or a little bit more actionable, which is like, a great thing. Because I wanted to achieve something and I achieved it in a better way than I was anticipating.